Welcome back to my channel. So most of us have experienced some sort of hair loss, thinning, or breakage due to many different reasons once upon a time, right? And of course it can be super devastating, especially when you don't know what to do about it. I myself have experienced it as well. So today I'm going to show you how to make an effective hair growth oil using only a few ingredients and also 3 different ways to incorporate it in your hair care routine.
Simply Cheryl, simply Michelle. You're watching her on YouTube, and you know she got a vibe for me, she got a vibe for you.
So of course I will be starting off with the star of the show, Miss Rosemary. I am using dried whole rosemary, but you can use crushed, or if you have fresh rosemary, that's even better. Either or will do. But if you're interested in the one that I'm using, I will be sure to link it in the description below. Rosemary is a culinary as well as a healing herb that has anti-inflammatory properties, which promotes nerve growth and improves circulation to the scalp. Using rosemary on your hair can prevent hair follicles from being starved of blood supply, dying off and leading to hair loss. Great for premature graying, dry, itchy scalp, and dandruff. Studies and personal experience together have shown using rosemary oil does protect against hair loss, particularly related to male or female pattern baldness. It may even be effective for alopecia. So for the second ingredient, I'll be using organic mint. Using fresh mint can help alleviate dry scalp. Mint has a high antibacterial and antifungal property, along with being one of the highest sources of keratin and antioxidants. It's also beneficial to help slow down hair loss or hair thinning, and helps to regrow hair that has already been lost. So next I'm going to be using extra virgin olive oil. You can use any carrier oil of your choice, but I absolutely love extra virgin olive oil. And also just to make sure when you're using natural ingredients, it just contains olive oil. That's it. That's how you know that it's pure. That's how you know that there's nothing else included. I will be using about a cup and a half. I didn't really do the proper measurements on here, but I wanted to make a lot, so a cup and a half. Just depends on how much you want to make. Extra virgin olive oil is a good source of antioxidants, including vitamin E, which can help reduce the impact of oxidative stress on the hair. It also helps to add softness and strengthen the hair by penetrating the hair shaft and preserving moisture. Next, I'll be using some organic castor oil, which I absolutely love. Using castor oil can help boost your hair up to 5 times the usual rate. It helps to moisturize dry, irritated scalp. Castor oil's antibacterial and antifungal properties can reduce dandruff. It can also help grow hair and other body parts like your eyebrows and your eyelashes. And then I'm going to go in with some jojoba oil. Again, you can use any oil of your choice, but jojoba oil helps to stimulate circulation in the scalp, and it helps to nourish and strengthen the hair follicles to grow. This promotes hair growth and thickness. It's rich in many vitamins and minerals that specifically nourish the hair, including vitamin C, B, vitamins E, copper, and zinc. So now I'm going to bring some water to a boil because we are going to do the double boiling method. The reason why I do it this way is because we are going to infuse all of these oils. Heating it up in a microwave is going to make it lose all of its nutrients. You're not going to reap the benefits as you would by letting it just infuse like this. So once the water boils, you want to turn it down on low and just let it sit. You can let it sit for maybe 15 to 20 minutes. Just go back every so often and stir it. And of course you want to let it cool off because safety first. But once it has cooled off, we're just going to take a strainer and we're going to strain everything except for the liquid portion. Of course, that's all you really want unless you want some extra herbs sitting on your scalp. This step is very important. You're not going to discard of this. You're going to put it to the side, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But once I have the water nice and strained, I'm then going to take an applicator bottle. If you don't have this particular bottle, feel free to use a mason jar, just something with a lid that you can seal. And I'm just going to transfer it using a funnel, and we're going to pour the liquid portion into the applicator bottle. This is optional, but I decided to use some lavender. I just added a few drops only because lavender is one of my favorite smells, and it's very relaxing, but it also helps to deep condition the hair, keeping it shiny, and helps to control dandruff by preventing hair from bacteria. It also helps to improve blood circulation in the scalp, preventing hair from loss, and enables hair growth. Another property of lavender oil is that it prevents receding hairline and hair thinning. The chemical components of lavender oil help reduce inflammation and boost cell development by increasing the number of hair follicles, which strengthens weak hair. So the reason why I told you to not discard any of the rosemary and the mint that's left over is because you can reuse it again in case you want to make another batch, or you want to make it for somebody in your family, use it for your kids or whatever. You can definitely just reuse this. Just add some more of your oils and do the double boiling method. Honestly, I'm a firm believer on not wasting things. So when it comes to using rosemary oil, there are many different ways you can use it. You can use it as a Prepoo. Now this means this is your actual protection before you actually shampoo your hair. So here you see me just applying it to my scalp. I'm just giving my scalp a nice massage. So basically it prepares and preps the hair before you shampoo your hair so that your hair is not stripped, because sometimes shampoos strip our oils. This is going to get your hair nice and soft and moisturized, and of course you're going to reap the benefits. If you do not want to use this as a Prepoo, you can actually leave this in your hair, so you can just grease your scalp every couple of days with this and style as you please. So if you're somebody who doesn't really like an oily scalp or your hair gets oily very quickly, I highly recommend adding the oil to your deep conditioning treatment. This is my favorite method, honestly, because whenever I give myself a good treatment, my hair always feels so much better. But by adding the oil, it's like a double boost of moisture, strengthens my hair, less breakage, and I get immediate shine. It's really easy to do, and you can just pair with any one of your conditioners. It doesn't have to be this one per se, but whatever one you like that you know gives your hair those bomb results, I highly recommend adding the rosemary oil to your conditioner. And lastly, using some heat of some sort allows the cuticles to open up, making it so much easier for the product to penetrate deep into the hair shaft for an extended time. I'm using a steamer, which I will link for you as well. I love this steamer because not only is it good for the hair, but it's good for the skin, but it's so good at softening my hair. You can also use a hot head cap, or you can sit under a salon dryer. But if you don't have any of these I mentioned, feel free to use a plastic cap and wrap a towel around it, and your body will heat up your scalp naturally. This method can be very beneficial to those with low porosity hair and or those with very damaged hair. So that's pretty much it. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more.
Every time. Simply Shell, Simply Michelle. You're watching her on YouTube, and you know she got a vibe for me. She got a vibe for you. She can help get your hair done, and I'm big not like everyone. You should go subscribe for her. This the content you've been looking for all this time. Yeah. This the content you've been looking for all your life. Yeah. Simply Shell, Simply Michelle.